How far have you got? Have you done all 3 questions? Right. Another 2 minutes and we need to move on to the next questions. Can I have the last slide up, please, Colin? Right. Okay, everybody. Can we look at another 2 questions now? So on your second sheet of paper, what qualities or attributes would we like to see in our new minister? And what should we be telling our new minister about Reigate Park Church? Now, while you're discussing this one, can I ask one person from each table to go into the park room and get tea or coffee for your table, please? How are we doing, everybody? How many tables have answered both of the questions about the minister? Yeah, okay. How many of you have answered both questions about the minister? Can I just see how many tables are finished? Right. Can I just encourage you to try and get both those questions answered, at least with something on your sheets? Question 1 was, what qualities or attributes would we like to see in our new minister? And question 2 was, what should we be telling our new minister about Reigate Park Church? So what do we think it's important to tell prospective minister about Reigate Park? I'll give you just a few more minutes and then we need to pull this together. everybody? Just so that we can get a little bit of feedback from your various groups, for each question, I want each table to just give me one word, one short sentence, and we'll put it up on the flip chart. We will collect all the sheets in afterwards and collate everything and let you see what we've got. But it would be just nice to have a bit of a feel as to how things are. So what do we like about Reigate Park Church? Paula's table. Just one word or one short sentence.
There's a very strong focus on children and youth.
Okay. Right, next table then. One word or... What do we like about Reigate Park?
Fellowship.
Thank you. Next table.
The people.
Thank you. Children's table, because the children have been working very hard on this. They did a session a couple of weeks ago and they've been working on it this morning. So what do you like about Reigate Park?
Junior church.
Junior church, wonderful. Right.
Sorry. We wrote, most ministers and helpers and the faces of the church are progressive and inclusive and energetic, you know, such as Sue, Pat, Jenny, Paula, Lynn, Tina.
Inclusive, energetic, progressive. Yeah, right, where are we now?
Good facilities and good car parking.
Yeah.
The one that appealed to me was the person who said religion is explained to you as from a child's book. You're not speaking above their head.
Do I take that as a compliment? Just say that again, just briefly. What do you want me to write down?
Religion is explained simply.
Right.
There was also someone who said what they like about Reigate Park Church was their wonderful organ. I won't say who that was.
Whoops. Right, where are we now? Martin.
We really wanted to say inclusive as well, but someone got there first. So we were going for an inclusive community that's not just looking inward.
Right. So if I put inclusive community looking outwards, yeah.
We wanted to say inclusive as well, but we think of...
Hang on a minute.
Right.
Right, sorry Tina.
That's all right. Varied and inclusive services. We particularly like the cafe-style communion.
Sorry, I couldn't hear that.
Varied and inclusive services.
Cafe communion, yeah. I think we've already got inclusive, so I think that covers what you said before. Right, just last table.
Welcoming.
Welcoming. Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Martin. You're a star. Right, so on to question 2. Oh, sorry.
So can we not include and friendliness? Welcoming and friendliness?
Yeah, sorry, I missed that. Sorry. Yep, lovely. Right, question 2. What don't we like about Reigate Park? So let's go back round the other way then. So what don't we like about Reigate Park, if there is anything? I'm sure there is.
Too long sermons.
Okay.
Am I allowed to write that?
Yes, absolutely. Sermon's too long. Right. Yeah.
We thought, there's only one service a week and people would like more opportunity to come into the church building for contemplation, to speak to someone, opportunity for quiet thought and refuge.
Tina, I can't hear you because
Sorry.
I just need a couple of words.
Right, okay. More services, more opportunity to come into the church, to use the church for refuge and contemplation. So more
Right.
opportunities to come into
Church open during the week then?
I couldn't say it in one word.
Does that cover it if I say church open during the week?
Yes, perfect.
Right, okay, thank you.
The thing we wrote was weeks without junior church.
Right, well done. Yeah. Right, so this table, what don't you like about Reigate Park?
We didn't actually put anything substantive down. We did put something down, but we moved it eventually.
Right, okay.
Wonderful.
This table, what don't you like about Reigate Park?
It rather reverses what we said in the first place, but we don't like being out of town, even though we have got good facilities here.
Yeah, being out of town. Yeah, that's a very valid point actually. Right.
We were talking about some way of making the songs more so that the junior church can take part in the singing, and whether there was a songbook or things like that, making
Right,
that connection.
okay. Yeah, in music.
Yeah. Involving junior church more.
Involving the junior church more in the songs. In other words, we have we have hymn songs that they know or would like. Yeah, thank you.
I don't like getting split apart from my mummy.
What was that?
And,
Oh, bless.
and waking up early.
And waking up early. Right, okay. Margaret's table.
Shrinking numbers.
Right.
Some preachers, present company totally excluded.
Thank you.
So some people have said some of the things we were going to say. One of the things isn't really to do with Reigate Park Church, but the bureaucracy around getting a new minister, and the reason why we have to wait so long before we can even try to get one. But that's not really in our control, but it's frustrating.
Thank you. Very valid points. I think John said, John, did you say you'd got something else?
This is something that nobody's mentioned, and we apologise for mentioning it because we know there's a lot of hard work goes into this, but it's disappointing for the junior church that there's a lack of coordination week by week. They need a lot more help than they're getting.
Yeah, I know Pat struggles. Yeah. Right, Pat has just clarified it's not so much helpers, she's got lots of helpers, but nobody to lead the groups, and that's a very valid differentiation. So just something to think about. Margaret.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We love having the children in church. They're part of, yeah. Right, Martin's just clarified that children need help to learn words of songs. Lovely, thank you. Right, so the third one, what would we change at Reigate Park Church? Thank you ever so much for this, Martin.
We would like to see more people coming back to church, especially since COVID.
Okay.
I think this has already been mentioned, but we need to possibly look at different service times. For example, maybe one week have a morning service and then the following week have an evening service.
Okay, different service times then. Thank you, Lynn.
Singing in junior church.
Right, more singing in junior church.
More cookies.
More cookies. Right.
We were talking about more diverse sermons, like we particularly enjoyed, I believe it was Jenny who came.
Yeah.
Things like that. I don't know. Jenny Mills?
Yeah, Jenny Mills, yes. Okay. Thanks, Adrian.
More meeting of link people regularly, all link people get together at some stage, maybe once or twice a month, so that we know each other and all feel much more a part of it.
Thank you. And that comes under the pastoral care of Reigate Park, because as you probably all know, you all have somebody who looks after you. Each elder and link person has a list of people that they keep in contact with. So that's what pillory means. Yeah, sorry, Pete.
This one perhaps goes with that last comment. Somebody said they would like more visits from the minister, though I think we do recognise that's not necessarily pleasing to everyone.
Okay. If you're saying more visits from the minister, at a time when we have no minister, you know, it is a case of the link people, or possibly myself, stepping into that role. So I think we all need to look at that, and we will address that with the link people and pastoral. But having said that, at the moment, the URC are saying no pastoral visits because of COVID. And that's one reason why a lot of visits haven't been done. We are not allowed to. Rightly or wrongly, don't shoot the messenger. William.
So we only did one for change. Bring more people in.
Hooray! Yes. Right. Anybody else? Who haven't we had?
We said the same. Get on with more people and
Okay.
more commitment to the church.
Lovely. Okay.
Getting more families back to create a continuing foundation.
Right. Yeah. 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 Lovely, thank you. Right, can we go on to the other questions now then on your other sheet? So what qualities or attributes would we like to see in our new minister? If and when?
Confident, friendly, kind and caring.
Lovely, thank you. Next one.
We're quite happy to have a young minister,
Young minister.
and we don't mind if it's male or female. Newly qualified would be fine.
No. No, I shouldn't. You have to be very careful. Even that's not right. In this day and age. Right, next table.
They need to be engaging, thought-provoking and challenging.
Ooh, I say, wow. Well done. Like it.
Sense of humour.
Definitely.
We think one of the most important things is somebody that's going to be good at pastoral work for all ages, not just the young, but young, middle-aged and those in senior years.
Brilliant. Lovely.
Again, we wrote progressive.
Yeah.
Kind.
Well done. Lovely.
Role model.
Ooh.
Inspiring and a good communicator.
Ooh, very good.
I'd like them to be knowledgeable about lots of other things like books and films. We said animals as well, but so they get included in the talk, so we feel inspired to read the book, watch the film.
Right. All-round knowledge, I would said.
Sorry, knowledgeable about lots of other things, e.g. books and films, animals we also added, so we get inspired to read the book, watch the film, sort of all things.
Yeah. We've put knowledgeable, but all-round. Does that? Yeah. Right.
Good at engaging with the local community.
Yes.
Approachable and inclusive.
Okay. Approachable and approachable.
So we all agreed that we'd like a continuation of what we have with you, Sue. Upbeat, energetic and positive.
Thank you. Positive, yeah. That it? Right, okay. Last one then, quickly, because I'm conscious of time. This has been absolutely amazing. It's been brilliant. So what should we be telling our new minister about Reigate Park?
That we are friendly and family-centred.
We are open to change for both them and for us.
Yeah.
church is used for a lot of outside activities, for example, concerts and that sort of thing.
Yeah. Very much a community church. Yeah.
More cookies.
More cooking. Oh, cookies.
Nativity.
Nativity. Yeah, very
And
important.
Junior church, which leads to like quite a lot of things like games and like art and crafts and fun and yeah.
Okay. Yeah, great.
We were discussing how much we like the building and that it's modern and there's good facilities, and Emma loves the parking.
Yeah.
That we are a progressive church and registered for same-sex marriages.
Okay.
If he's not interested in same-sex marriages, do we want him or her?
Sorry?
I said, if he's not interested in doing same-sex marriages, do we want him or her, having agreed that we are to be registered for it?
Oh, yeah. Okay, next table.
It won't surprise you to know that I would be interested what his thoughts on hymns were, because
Sorry, I can't hear Philip.
I prefer what would be known as traditional hymns, but I'm not averse to modern ones, as long as they're not, I'm not going to say what, but there are new hymns and there are new bits of music.
Right, okay.
And a mixture is a good idea. But don't forget the old ones.
A desire to grow and look outwards and outward looking. And plus the new minister will also need to know they've got fantastic office staff.
Right, last table.
We've said that we'd like the new minister to be confident with IT, using IT and to enhance the services.
Right.
The manse.
Oh, yes, yes. They have a nice house to live in. Yes. There's everybody. David's table in the middle. Sorry? Sorry.
We are waiting to work with a new person and their ideas.
Mm. One more then, Adrian, and then we need to...
Loving.
Needs to be loving. Right, okay. Well, all I can say is thank you so much for all your contributions. It's certainly going to help the vacancy group when they start putting this together. We have got an outline of the Pastorate Profile, one that we've had sent down to us from the URC. So we are working on those guidelines, which is where these questions came from. So it's really given us some food for thought. But we will collate them all and try and reproduce all your answers so that everybody can actually see what people have put on their sheets, because I think it's been really, really enlightening, actually. And I thank you all, so much for your contribution. Now, we do have some business to attend to under church meeting. So those of you that are happy to stay, that would be great. But we do understand that as time has marched on, if you do have to go, that's absolutely fine. So we'll have a 5-minute wriggle break, and then we'll whiz through. Yeah, 5-minute wriggle break, and then
Because we didn't.
yes, please. Yeah, because this